Good evening. It's Monday, February 24, 2020 here in Cebu City. I'm Flor Kerubin and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. The government has not yet issued a travel ban to South Korea amid the rise in COVID-19 cases in the East Asian country. But this early, the Cebu Alliance of Tour Operations Specialists has expressed fear that if it will be imposed, it would affect the region's tourism economy. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
Central Visayas' tourism economy will suffer if the Philippine government bans travel to South Korea. This was the concern raised by Cebu Association of Tour Operators President Alice Kiblatin after South Korea's Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported 833 confirmed cases of the coronavirus disease or COVID-19 as of Monday afternoon. Kiblatin said in every travel ban, the tourism industry suffers further, but he admitted that the health of the citizens comes first before any other. A travel ban would mean a disruption of huge number of arrivals, as the Koreans were number one in the list of tourists in Central Visayas since 2010. In 2018, there were more than 1.3 million Koreans who visited Cebu for business, leisure, and education. Koreans make up 36.99% of the tourism market share in 2018. In the national figures for the year 2019, Korea remains as the top source market with a total of 1.98 million arrivals for a 22.48% increase. Kiblatin said the tourism sector is struggling with the loss of a significant number of tourists, which translates a huge amount of economic losses. The Philippine government, however, has not yet issued a travel ban to South Korea, but it advised Filipinos to delay non-essential travel plans as a precaution. On Sunday, South Korea President Moon Jae-in called for unprecedented powerful steps as his government issued its highest alert for infectious disease. Aside from South Korea, Italy has reported 190 confirmed cases with 4 deaths of COVID-19. Chari Coronel, NewsBits Tonight.
The Department of Foreign Affairs confirmed Sunday that a Filipino in Singapore tested positive for coronavirus disease 2019. The patient is now in isolation and is in stable condition. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
A Filipino in Singapore tested positive for coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. This was confirmed by Foreign Affairs Undersecretary for Civilian Security and Consular Concerns, Brigido Dulay, in a post on Twitter yesterday. Dulay said the patient is in isolation at Singapore's National Center for Infectious Disease and is in stable condition. Dulay added the Philippine Embassy in Singapore is in close contact with Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro Locsin Jr. In a statement, the Philippine Embassy stands ready to provide all consular assistance to the patient as needed. All Filipinos in Singapore are encouraged to continue to maintain vigilant, observe proper hygiene, avoid crowded places, and frequently monitor personal health. Those who develop fever, cough, sore throat, and difficulty in breathing are advised to see a doctor immediately. All Filipinos in Singapore are also encouraged to follow the recent Singapore government advisory against non-essential travel to Daegu City and Cheongdo County in the Republic of Korea and to exercise caution when traveling to the rest of Korea. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
A global organization of professionals empowering women worldwide has renewed its call for youngsters to join in the fight for gender equality. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
Zonta International has renewed its call for the youth to join in the fight for gender equality and women empowerment movement. Philippine Commission on Women Chairperson Rodora Bukoy said members of the Zonta Club should pass the torch to youngsters, especially girls. Bukoy was the plenary speaker in a recent meeting organized by the Zonta International District 17, Area 3. She discussed about the interacting, innovating, immersing in the United Nations platform of action for women towards an equal future. The meeting for the biennium 2018 to 2020 was attended by 150 delegates from Visayas and Mindanao, officers of District 17 and board area, as well as area directors from other Southeast Asian countries. Zonta Club presidents also presented a progress report on their part in the drive for women empowerment. The reports highlighted projects that contribute to the advancement of women's rights in their respective communities, efforts to end teenage pregnancy, early child marriage, and violence against women and children concerns. Chari Coronel, NewsBits Tonight.
For the latest in sports, here's Kenneth Torres.
The Los Angeles Lakers bested the Boston Celtics 114-112 in the National Basketball Association on Monday morning. LeBron James scored 29 points and put Lakers ahead on a follow-away jumper with 30 seconds to play. James also had 9 assists and 8 rebounds in another all-around game. Anthony Davis helped out Lakers with 32 points and 13 rebounds, who took a 32-point blowout loss in Boston last month. Davis hit 2 free throws with 12 seconds left in the match and added 1 more with 6 seconds left to play. Jason Tatum tallied 6 points in the final 18 minutes for the Celtics, with Caldwell Pope doing much of the defensive work. Lakers now led the Western Conference standings while Celtics sit third in the East. Lakers and Celtics are now set to face New Orleans Pelicans and Portland Trail Blazers respectively on February 26, Philippine time. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph and follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Flor Kerubin. Good evening.